confess, you guys, I like Gigi Hadid. I do. I think out of all the celebrities and influencers in this day and age, she is one that seems really nice, really down to earth, and she comes across really genuine. To the best of my knowledge, she lives away from Hollywood. She lives on a ranch with a load of farm animals. She keeps her daughter off social media, which I love, and she just seems like a really cool girl. And for those reasons, I did not have her down as someone that would be overly editing her Instagram pictures. Then one of my followers on Instagram sent me one of Gigi's pictures and she asked me to take a look, and so I did. And I was disappointed. Now, obviously, Gigi Hadid is stunning. I mean, she has been a literal model since she was a child, which is a whole other problematic subject in itself and one we're not going to delve into in today's video. And so why should such a woman with such a beautiful face and figure feel the need to edit herself to such an extent that her pictures are no longer a true representation of what she actually looks like in real life? I know I'm going to have hundreds of Gigi's fans angry at me in the comments. I've had that before, so hold on a second, hold your horses, guys, and bear with me. Look at this picture, for example. I mean, to me, this is obviously edited. Her skin has been airbrushed, her eyes have been brightened, any fine lines or these nasolabial folds gone. And yeah, she looks amazing, but then here is the real life version, which she still looks amazing in, but she looks like a real life human being, whereas this, what is this? Even her neck in the real life version is thicker than the neck in the edited version. Since when did having a neck that is strong enough to hold up your bloody head a flaw that needs edited down for Instagram? What the f***? And then of course you've got all the sycophants fawning in the comments. Goddess, wow. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. But it's like, would you be commenting the same thing under the real life picture as what you've been commenting under the edited picture? And is it not a slightly backhanded compliment to compliment someone on an obviously edited picture when you both know that the person doesn't actually look like that? You're trying to be supportive, but I feel like in a way it's almost insulting them. It's like, wow, in this edited picture that doesn't even look like you, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Gonna take a sip of reishi, calm myself down. Then there's these pictures from the Met this year, which were uploaded by Gigi's makeup artist, Patrick Ta. And whilst he is incredibly talented, and myself being a makeup artist, I look at his work and I'm just drooling because I'm like, the man is so bloody talented. And look, I could be wrong, but me with my eyes looking at this picture, I'm like, that is obviously edited. Again, they appear to be airbrushed. There's no nasolabial folds and everybody's got them. Her eyes are brighter than in real life. Her face looks more sculpted. And then there's this video from the same event, which obviously is unedited. And she looks so bloody beautiful in this video. Her makeup is amazing. Her dress is interesting to look at. And then here is an unedited picture from the same night. And there's a pretty distinct difference between what appears to be an edited picture and the real life unedited picture. Then there's these pictures of Gigi walking for Versace in September last year, and her makeup is pretty hectic. It's not the most flattering style for anyone in my humble opinion, but it's Gigi Hadid. So she still looks amazing. But because Gigi is not just a model, but she's also a human being, she does have skin texture. I challenge you to find any person on the face of this planet that doesn't have skin texture. Skin texture, fine lines, nasolabial folds, pores, this is normal and this should be celebrated as beautiful, not this crazy edited airbrushed plastic skin that we've been presented with as being perfect. That's not perfect, that's weird. So of course, these unedited pictures did not make it to Gigi's Instagram, but instead we were presented with this video, which has been smoothed to within an inch of its life. Gigi, come on, you know better than this. And that's not all, folks. Here is Gigi for Tom Ford last year. Her Instagram pictures are all in absolutely perfect lighting. She's got perfect skin, bright eyes. And then of course, here are the unedited pictures where she still looks amazing. Then there's this clearly edited picture where Gigi is advertising lipstick for Maybelline. But then here she is in an unedited picture where I believe she's also modeling for Maybelline. And unlike her Instagram picture in which she has no skin texture, no pores, no nasolabial folds, in the real life image, she does. And I know for a fact there's going to be people in the comments like, stop pointing at Gigi's flaws. But guys, these are not flaws. If you think like that, you need to rewire your brain because you have been brainwashed. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. There are more pictures. Like I could probably do this for every single image on Gigi's Instagram, which is disappointing. But here she is celebrating her birthday in this beautiful lace dress. Again, we've got the the seemingly airbrushed skin, the bright eyes. She kind of looks like a doll. Like, she looks amazing, but then you see the real life unedited pictures in which she still looks amazing, but just less Instagram. Okay, so there's a lot of images that I unfortunately have a bit of a problem with personally on her Instagram, but I do like this one. So this image did actually make it to her Instagram, and I love it. It is so gorgeous. There's no airbrush skin, no face-tuned eyes, just her real, beautiful, perfect, gorgeous cherubic face. I wish there were more pictures of people like this on Instagram than like this, because this one is so much more realistic and more of a true representation of what Gigi and other human beings look like. Now, this one actually shook me. Gigi posted this picture from when she walked for Miu Miu, and if you compare this picture to the real life unposed, unedited pictures, it's like, Gigi, come on, why? Now, because of the way I am, I have to put myself in other people's shoes, and I'm like, why would she be doing this? I feel like, and obviously I don't know Gigi, she comes across as genuine, she comes across as a really nice person, and so I'm like, why would she be doing this? I don't for one second think it's to make other people feel inferior or to feel shit about themselves or to somehow put herself on a pedestal, because she just doesn't come across that way. I think there's been 2 major incidents in her life as of late that could have changed the way she sees herself. Number 1, she has broken up with her long-term partner, Zayn Malik, and the father of her child. Ending a long-term relationship is heartbreaking, crazy life change, not to mention the father of your firstborn child. So that could have absolutely shook her. Also, she had her first baby a few years ago, and I speak from experience in that becoming a mom for the first time can totally rock your world in more ways than simply now just having a kiddo that you have to keep alive. But it can absolutely change the way you see yourself, not just physically, like obviously your body changes and your face changes after you have a baby, but it can change the way you see yourself mentally. And to the best of my knowledge, in the kind of circles that Gigi runs in and the industry that she works in, obviously she's a model and influencer and celebrity, I don't believe there's many people in her circle that are her age that have a child. So potentially maybe she feels like she has something to prove. And then obviously her mother, Yolanda Hadid, is a little bit problematic. At least that's how it comes across to the outside world anyway. I personally think that Yolanda might be a little bit narcissistic, and anyone that's had any experience with a narcissist will know that they can really wreck your self-esteem. So perhaps Gigi feels pressured from her family that she needs to keep up appearances and she needs to keep being a model and she needs to keep being beautiful because her mother places so much importance and value on looks. I'd love to know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. If you guys don't like rants, I apologize for this video, but when I saw that image that my follower sent me, I was like, oh, Gigi, not you too. I am just personally so sick of like this overly edited, overly doll-like representation of what females are meant to look like on social media, because we all know it's bullshit, so why do we keep doing it?